What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Gearheads Garage production. And if you see behind me, you see the Yamaha Moto 4. We got the four-wheeler back in the shop, and it is kind of, sort of, in a whole bunch of pieces, you would say. But that's not today's video. We've got a U-pull video lined up for you. But before all that takes place, I wanted to take this time and say Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I hope y'all stayed safe and enjoying this holiday. So, yeah, with that being said, on with the video. Guys, so it's been a minute since we've done a U-pull video, but this time we're not out in the one in Winston. We are actually out at the LKQ Pick Your Part U-pull in North Greensboro. So I've never personally been to this U-pull yard, but my dad actually scoped this one out, I think last week sometime, and this Dakota here, we're going to get the bumper off of it, and I'll show you guys. On one of his projects, his is all rusted up, and so he scouted this one out, so we're going to hopefully pull this one. But the problem we're having is it's literally sitting on the bumper from where the supports are to lift this thing up. So yeah, other than that, I am actually, pretty excited to see what all this yard has to offer. I think, depending on what's on the website, I think they said they have a Cherokee kind of like mine. So if that's still true, then we might come out with something as well. So yeah, I'll film a little bit what I can and go from there. Alright, so we're going to end up having to strike out on the bumper, and Dad tried to go up there and try to get a jack, and apparently they don't allow those on the yard for safety reasons, which I completely understand. And just for a dang bumper, I mean, really? So we've both decided it's just too much of a hassle just to get to it. But oh well, it is what it is, I reckon. Alright, so this is the 94 Cherokee. This is the only Cherokee that they have in this entire yard that's of the early 90s like mine is. And she's been pretty butchered, I'd have to say. Still got the 4-liter in it, but I was wanting that grill, and y'all, once I get my hands on one, y'all will see in time what I have plans for it. But we gotta find one first. All right, guys. So this is one of, I think, the two later generation XJs out there, and this one actually has a really decent grill on it. But the only reason I'm not going to pull that one is simply because if you notice, the earlier model years, like the 90 to like 94, the Cherokee grills had 8 slots instead of 7. These newer ones, they went back to 7 slots. That's how they got famous, the 7 slots. So, yeah. And plus, look at this. This is the ultimate jerry riggery at its finest. You don't get any better than that. That is definitely Jerry with the Toolbox approved. But yeah, nothing very much inside of this one that would fit mine. I was going to steal these little the seat belt clamps, because mine on the driver's side has stopped working, so I have to stretch my seat belt all the way over to the passenger side to clip it. But this one, as you can see, is a completely different style. So I'm not going to be able to use that one, unfortunately. But, yeah. They didn't change up much on the newer ones, but the newer ones that they did change up, boy, it screws you over real bad sometimes. Alright, so I'm walking through the yard, and all of a sudden, I see this. Now, I don't want to know what happened to that hatch, but whatever did happen, oh boy. This is a 97 Grand Cherokee ZJ. So, can't really use anything off of it, but that just caught my eye like, holy cow. So I was also walking, and this car caught my eye. This is a early 90s Dodge Shadow. And I don't know what it is, but I've just always been fascinated by just the 90s in general. How manufacturers design the dashes. It's all simple, yet it's interesting. And just look at that gauge cluster, if I can get a shot of it. But yeah, I knew that back in the day they were just cars, you know, whatever, right? But you know, when they get, you know, to be about 20, 30 some years old, this ain't that old, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. You look back at them and we were like, you know what, these are actually pretty interesting. But yep, let's continue on the hunt. We're striking out big time right now, but maybe we'll find something, maybe we won't. But either way, it's always a good day at the yard. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you guys recognize this truck again. We actually are back at the same truck. We actually found an old scissor jack way over there. So yeah, Dad's using my cordless impact to jack up the pumpkin of the truck just enough to where I can get this out from underneath it. So alright guys, so we are back and actually on our way back from LKQ. We did stop by the pull apart that we usually go to, and there was one Cherokee. It wasn't the Cherokee that I saw last time. Apparently the pull apart, apparently the U-pull doesn't keep Cherokees very long. They'll keep Grand Cherokees forever, but Cherokees, they just don't keep them very long. I don't know if they don't like them or what the deal is, but they only seem to keep them for like a week or two at a time, and then they just do away with them, which is unfortunate because the Cherokee that I was going to grab that grill shell off of was in perfect condition. But anyway, the Cherokee that I saw over there, it had these window seals on it, which these, like for this, for example, this goes right there. This goes right there. And I've got one for every side but that far passenger side over there. So, because I wanted to get rid of this dry rotted crap. I did not want that. I mean, it's been cracking ever since. So, I bought it. But that's going to be a video coming up here soon. So, y'all stay tuned for that. And let's see here. I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, it's cracking up. Well, I mean, I can get one of them in time anyway. I don't really use this window anyway, so it'll be fine. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for this one. I hope y'all liked this video, and if y'all did, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're stopping there for the first time, please, just hit the subscribe button. But yeah, and also share this video. Instagram at GearheadsGarage212. Go follow us on there for sneak peeks and behind the scenes stuff going on with the channel. So yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all on the next one.